Well, hey there, everyone. I am Esther Bartkiw. You can find me on Instagram at Esther Bartkiw and my website, whispersfromthesoul.com. Today, I want to talk to you about visitations that you may be experiencing and how to discern and assess whether or not your visitations are high vibration, 5D and above light beings, or false light. Because this is a big problem. And I have noticed this throughout, I would say the last 5 to 6 years, okay, in my healing practice, working with people, that people are connecting with guides, they're connecting with beings that are coming to them in meditations and dreams in their homes, and they are deceitful spirits, and then they create an entity attachment and begin to create distress within the body, the mind, body, and energy field, in the home, and in life situations. So first of all, keep in mind, we are on this rapid now, we're moving quite fast, journey of ascension, 5D and above, new earth. And that means the dark forces, whatever you want to call them, are just letting loose, doing everything they can to hold us back, hold us down, lock us down, get us off track. Okay, off track is a really big one. And so there are a lot of energies that are presenting to people, and they're misguiding, they're dark energies, they're false light, appearing as light, but they are not light. And it is your job to discern and decide what you are going to let into your life, just as you do the same with people in your day-to-day, right? You don't invite everyone into your home. You don't invite everyone into private, personal conversations with you. But for some interesting reason, people will have a meditation, an energy being will come to them and say, "I'm Archangel Michael. I'm here to help you." And they don't question it at all. And they say, "Welcome, welcome." So this is a topic that I have addressed a lot in the past through my entity release program and through the Spirit Guides program. How to assess and vet energies that are presenting to you. We're going to talk about it a little bit here as well. So the first thing I suggest is when an energy presents to you, says it is your angel, your a deity, that it is one of your spirit guides team that has come to help you, I would say, great, thank you very much. Let's get to know one another. Who sent you? Why now? What is your motivation? What is your intention to help me? And listen to these questions very carefully, the answers that come, because they'll tell you a lot of information. Notice how the energy presents. Energies of 5D and above are usually quite subtle, calm, and peaceful. Now, while spirit guides have personalities, and gosh, no, I know that they have personalities, for the most part, anything 5D and above that has really truly come as a helping spirit guide is calm, is peaceful, is loving. They will never demand anything from you. Okay? Sometimes, yes, there's a situation where they'll say, "Don't turn that corner," right? Because they know that there's danger around that corner. But that is very unique. But they're not demanding. They don't demand that you do anything because they know you have choice and free will. Okay? They're not going to create fear or fear of loss, saying, well, if you don't do that, you're losing out on this opportunity. Okay? They might be pushy, but you're going to have to assess, is it that gentle, loving, you can do it, or, do it, because there's another agenda at place. Okay? They may become stern at times, just as a loving parent may become stern. But again, what's the context here? Because if they are angry with you, swear at you, tell you you're dumb or stupid for not following their advice, get out fast, right? Revoke consent. Tell them you're no longer welcome in my mind, body, and energy field. If you have a spirit guide that is telling you to do things that are destructive to yourself or to other people, it's not a high vibrational energy. Okay? So be very conscious and aware. I will also say, if your guide is presenting in great fanfare, like with a light show, probably not 5D and above. Little twinkling lights, yes. Often when angels are around me, I'll get little twinkling lights. And I know that it's an angel. It's very soft. It's very beautiful. It feels good. It feels comforting. If you're waking up in the middle of the night and there's this big light show going on in your bedroom, and it says, we're Palladian, we're ET, we're Arcturian, we're, from Orion, whatever it might be, it could be. I'm not saying it's not. But I would ask a lot of questions until I invite them into my life experience. So that leads to another point. If you say to a being that presents to you, listen, I'm not so sure about this. I'm going to take some time and pray and meditate, and I've got some questions to ask you. I want to be really discerning and assess this before I invite you into my mind-body energy field. Okay? A being of light that is 5D and above will not object. In fact, they will be kind of like, yeah, that's really great. You're being discerning. But if this being says, what, you don't trust me? Or that's going to take too much time, you're going to miss out, well, you're not very smart or enlightened after all, are you? Then no, hit the road. Hit the road. Okay? Your true guidance, the angels, the deities, whatever being of light that is coming to you that really has your best interests at heart, the best interests of humanity, the earth at heart, that have come to either guide or encourage you, inspire you, comfort you, will always be a calm, loving presence. Again, they will have their own personality. Some are very serious. Right? I have guides that are very serious. Some are more whimsical. Some have a sense of humor. Others don't. But it's really a vibration thing that you need to tap into. Okay? So I'm talking about this today because I'm receiving a lot of emails from people who are saying, a new guide showed up in my life. And yes, new guides will show up in your life as we are in different parts of our journey, right? So maybe you're a woman and you had a guide that was with you when you were pregnant, helping you through pregnancy. You've had your child, that child's 2-3 years old, that guide leaves and another one comes in. So things like that happen all the time. But right now there's a lot of energies coming in and presenting to people, and then people are writing me saying, I don't know what to do with this. I think it feels good. Help me through it. That's why I wanted to do this video, because when I'm doing readings, I can see that they're not always of the best intention. These guides are coming in, and when you allow them in, now you've got an entity attachment. They're fooling with your life, fooling with your perception, getting you off track. They could be creating destruction, as I said. So this video in particular, I want to talk about discerning it. You have to discern it. And, you know, just 2 quick tips. If you find you already have this entity attachment or this energy attachment because you weren't discerning before, all you have to do is revoke consent and demand and command that they leave, and they must leave. Now, where people run into issues is when that energy is so attached, it doesn't leave on the first command. And I've done a lot of entity release work with people over the years, and some of the common reasons for that is they don't know where to go. They're scared to go back where they came from because whoever sent them is going to be angry that they didn't fulfill their job or duty with you. Sometimes they're just so comfortable being with you, right? We know about comfort zones. They're just so comfortable being with you. They don't want to leave. Or maybe you have said many times, you know, leave, 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 but they sense on a vibrational level that you really don't want them to leave, that you like having an energy around you, right? So we might think, well, that's weird. Why would I want a negative energy around me? Well, think about it. There's a lot of people who are in relationships and they know that that person is not good for them, but they would rather put up with that than be alone. Okay? So sometimes it's your own inner work that needs to be done in order to release that entity. Okay? So I'm very good at doing this work. I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm not really doing it anymore because I don't want to play in that energy. It's just a personal decision that I've made as I'm really focusing on just continuing to raise my vibration and the vibration of the planet. If entity release comes up organically when I'm doing private sessions with people, of course, I help them through it. For those of you who did my entity program, pull out that material. It still applies. Do it. For those of you who did my spirit guides program, I think it was in the first class, we talked about how to vet your spirit guides to make sure that they are authentic and true. Review that. I don't even have my entity program up on my website anymore because I just wanted to take that energy away. But if you are watching this and you think that you might really benefit from that, please contact me directly via email and I'll see about getting it in your hands. I'm not just going to leave you saying, okay, here's the information, go do it yourself. But just so that you know, I'm backing off of doing that kind of work, and it's just a choice for me, right? It's just a choice for me. But I wanted to equip you with this information because now more than ever, when there are lots of visitations, lots of light beings presenting, it is important that you discern, that you vet them, that you check them out as you would do anything else with a new person in your life. You get to know them before you leave them in your house for the weekend while you go away, right? In order to support you in your ascension journey. All right, beloveds, I hope that this information is helpful to you and timely to you. Coming up on September 29th, I have my next live webinar. We are going to be working with the sacred masculine energy within to heal it, to recalibrate it, to realign it as an energy of support within, just as we have been doing sacred feminine work. But we're also going to take it a step further, and we're going to introduce the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine within. Yes, so that they can begin to move together in harmony and in wholeness, a supportive team inside of you. It's going to be a beautiful process. I'm saying 2 hours. I think it's going to be closer to 3, so block off that time. The information is on my website, whispersfromthesoul.com. I will also put a link below for easy access, and I invite you to join us as we are going to celebrate and work with the sacred masculine energies during this time right now when we've got masculine energies all around us supporting this inner work. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Ciao for now.